Guy's all like, oh, I'm running for mayor for Cleveland. Can you make me a website? Boom, registered him a domain. It was about 16 bucks. Now I need a host, so I use my WHM to spin up another account. I've got plenty, so lots of room on my shared reseller hosting. Now I got a stupid website. Um, Default theme, has nothing going on, pretty pointless. So the way I roll, we supercharge our WordPress theme by finding a popular theme. We're looking for a ton of downloads on this. So a lot of sales here, a lot of positive reviews. We need to see BuddyPress, WooCommerce, BuddyPress, all of that helpful, but what we really need to find is Bootstrap. We're looking for some sort of Fusion builder or Visual Composer, one of these to help you build your websites easily. Cha-ching, I bought it. This is what the inside of WordPress looks like. You log in, you always just go to that website /wp-admin, I log in, and now I can see the control panel for the website. All of the things are on the left, and so I know the themes are underneath appearance. So boom, appearance themes. I'm going to add a new theme. I'm not going to pick any of this junk. Instead, I'm going to upload my own theme, choose a file, go right to desktop, theme added. Now, normally you shouldn't activate a parent theme that you just bought like this. You have to update this thing. If you activate this and then make some changes to it and then update, you may lose your changes. But not if you do it the right way. So if you want to activate the parent theme and not get a child theme that sort of sits on top of this layer, if you don't want to do that, what you need to do is activate this right away. Ignore all this other stuff. Add a new plugin. And you need custom CSS. There's a lot of good ones out there. I usually just use a super simple one. 5 stars. Lots of downloads. Updated recently. Currently compatible. Now I can mess with my custom CSS and JavaScript right here on this layer. And so if I update my theme, it's alright because my customizations are stored here and not in the editor. So what you don't want to do is go to Appearance and Editor and then edit the CSS that's right here. Ooh, tempting. It could be so useful. And I can also make changes right to my whole theme. I can make it do whatever I want if I wanted to study gross PHP. But instead of doing that, if you wanted to make changes to how the theme file works, you need the child theme. No doubt about it. But if you're just making CSS and JavaScript customizations, which we'll be doing, you don't need the child theme. Stick with the custom CSS. Now that that's done, it's now time to follow along with these plugins. Most really awesome themes have all these cool plugins that come with them. A lot. So you need to kind of go through them all and install. It takes some time. If you're setting up WooCommerce, you want to make sure you get some basic default settings for them. Just set up PayPal standard for now. That's about all you need to do. Sometimes while installing the plugins, they'll take you back here instead of the list of plugins you want to keep installing. So look for the name of your theme, and you'll probably find install plugins. Ta-da! Finally, all done. I didn't install this one because I don't care about forums and discussions on this project. These are super important. All of these, you need to research how these go. Sometimes you won't have Fusion. Instead, you'll get Visual Composer, as I mentioned before. That works very similarly, and it's super friendly. You just need to YouTube them and watch a couple videos. Okay, my website looks like this right now. Not super. I was smart and I found a theme that has demo content. So I'll go down. A politician's website is kind of like a resume, so I'll start from here. I had to regenerate thumbnails. It's a long story. You can Google it. Okay, so website went like this. Now it looks like this. guy sent me a picture, but it's way too big, so I'm going to change it down to only 1920 across. Cool. Resize that. So it's not so big. I like to shoot just under 1 megabyte, so under 1000K if you can pull it off. Now, where do I find this image? Let me see if I can just edit this page, and it's right there, because that would be cool. It's probably a slider on the home page. Okay, see if I can edit the slider. Maybe I want to edit the slides. Hey. Bingo, featured image, remove featured image, set featured image, select files, this guy. All right. Do not ignore title, caption, alt text, description. This is how Google understands your website. Not cool to skip. All right, so that's how you do it. Now you just gotta keep on doing it and get all the content in, and then get some logos in, and you want to make a branding sheet, so you specify all of the colors and fonts you're using, so people that make other media for this guy will all make it look the same. So you give them a style guide or a branding sheet. You can hook up some more plugins if you're trying to sell anything on the website. You want to change the menu, so all of this gets changed. All of these things are, menu, for example, is right there. You just got to kind of flick around and you'll find stuff. Sometimes if you want to make a really interactive display, well, layer slider is your guy. You got all sorts of plugins to make things happen. We'll keep looking at it and figure out all the tricks you can do.